Hello there. Thank you for joining me once again. Last night, as I was recording the video for Shadows on Your Side, my John Taylor story, the lesson and analysis, so on and so forth, I got a ding on my phone. Later, I realized it rung at 9 p.m., which Eastern Time would be midnight, which would be the following day, the 23rd. And it was my phone telling me, hey, Shadows on Your Side 2025 version has been released. However, I did not listen to it until after I was done filming my video. So today I'm giving my thoughts and maybe even a couple of suggestions for the Duran boys. But first, I realized in the morning, I had one of those thoughts, wait a minute, did I do that? And I was so tired when I was recording the bass last night, I had to redo it because the video was not working, was all stuttering, so I had to redo that whole segment. I was very tired, so I missed this part. So I'm going to make a slight correction here. I missed one note in this part. Let's play the section. I'm talking about the bridge. So yesterday I said, do that like this. And there's actually a high A. So it goes like this. The crazy part is I was curious, way back in 2007, did I make that same mistake? No, I did not. I kind of did a little ghost notey version of it. I kind of went. But it was there, so yeah. In this case, I messed up later. Anyhow, so that's how that part goes. And the fourth time, don't forget it goes. So it kind of mimics what's going on in the verse. All right, with that out of the way, let us get into the song. And I'm going to bring out my piano for a reason. And let's just kind of go through it really quickly. This is not going to be, a reaction video and all that crap. All right. So I really like how it starts in the beginning with the main theme of the original song, in my humble opinion as a bass player, the bass line. So that part is cool. It's kind of paying homage. And if we scroll ahead a little bit, so right here, I haven't really figured it out, but it sounds like he's just doing octaves. But what he's doing here is following the chord pattern as opposed to staying on that E minor while that first chord is on A minor. He's just following it. So, and I'm assuming he's just going to go to the G after that. So yeah. Now, what I would do, especially because this is supposed to be kind of like a, creepy, dark Halloween thing, is I would have just kept that pattern going in terms of, playing a different bass note under the chord. So, let's see if I can do this with my bass on, but I would have just kept the E minor riff on the bottom with the A minor on top. Something like this, maybe. And so throwing in the D to D sharp to E gives it that movement, kind of like what he's doing with the... But I'm just doing it with the D to D sharp. Now he would need to bust out his 5 string there, but hey, why not? So that's my little suggestion right there. As far as the rest of the song, the phrase that came into my head after I heard the song for the first time is, sounds more like a disjointed remix than a re-recording of the song. Though I do appreciate how they mixed up the structure of the song, let's say. It's not following that typical, verse, chorus, bridge. It's got these parts where the drums drop out. And I kind of like that because it kind of goes with the dark theme. But I do feel, that's a little too disjointed. I could think of ways I would arrange it differently, but I'll give it a couple more listens and see if it grows on me. It's okay. I'll just leave it at that. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.